Okay, so we are going to do a whole house vacuuming using the Dirt Devil Ultravision Turbo. Just kidding. No, I'm actually not kidding. You're going to use this. Not looking forward to it because it is kind of bulky and obnoxious. But I'm curious to see what it can pick up out of my house. We're not going to be doing any hard floors because obviously it would just make more of a mess. Obviously, actually, you know, now that I think of it, these Dirt Devils actually aren't horrible. When it comes to hard floors, they're a little bit better than the Eurekas and Bissells at the time. Come on. Oh yeah, I forgot. Okay, so one thing that kind of weirds me out about these Dirt Devils is you can get any other cord. Let's use Shark. It's right here, so if you notice, with almost every vacuum, act like this Shark is every vacuum right here, because it is the same. This is the same type of plug you see on almost every vacuum cleaner. And see, the big prong is on the left. On both of my Dirt Devils and every other Dirt Devil I've ever used or even owned has had it on the right. So you have to flip it upside down in order to get it to go in your outlet, which is annoying. So yeah, I've got a full set of attachment. Alright, I can't remember, but the Bissell 6594 Power Force bagless wide path is going to be arriving on the 23rd, most likely. Or tomorrow, but it'll most likely arrive on the 23rd or later. And Andrew actually included a Dirt Devil turbo brush and a set of Dirt Devil extension and a crevice tool, and I can't remember if he found a brush for a Dirt Devil or not. But this is a Dirt Devil dusting brush and combo tool, but it doesn't fit on the hose, barely, so I don't think that's what is meant to be there. So if he did include one, I can't remember. I think he might have, actually, but I can't remember. So let's do, this has new belt, new filter, so it should run well. Move this freaking Shark cord out of the way. I don't know how much this thing's gonna pick up. I really wanted to wait until all the attachments were here to use it, just to make it feel more complete, but whatever. As you can hear, it has a new belt on it, and literally a few passes later, and it's already starting to bog down. So hopefully this thing will actually make it through the video. Now, one thing these older Dirt Devil baglesses are actually known for is reasonably good deep cleaning performance. You can see it grooms well, it agitates well, you can hear it, and yeah, you can see similar to the CleanView 2 in a certain amount of fashion, it picked up more carpet powder. I have not used carpet powder in here in forever, and I've carpet cleaned like 2 times in the past week, and it is still, or it's probably 4, because every single time I notice more stains, so I've done it a couple times over, like 4 times over like the past 2 weeks. this thing is still picking up carpet powder. Now, I don't use carpet powder purposely with machines like this. They just manage to pick it up. How are these higher airflow machines not picking it up? I don't get it. Like this thing, you guys saw, you know, yesterday. Or did I film vacuuming with this? I think I did. Dang, no, I think I need to post the video I did with this too before I do this. But I did a natural dirt with this. You can see how much sand and carpet powder it picked up. How are my Kirby's not picking that up? How are my, you know, convertible, the ESP, and all these two high airflow machines that I've been using quite frequently not picking it up? So that's kind of something you gotta ask yourself about the whole, you always gonna find something with the next vacuum, but you'd think a high airflow machine like that will get the sand, but I know this is the type of carpet that just clings on to stuff and you're gonna get more stuff every time. It's just like, that is a lot. Like, that is a lot of carpet powder in there. And it's just digging down in there and finding more carpet powder that is way down in these fibers. Now, this has also been carpet cleaned, so it's also, a lot of that's probably just dried up shampoo or soap, or I don't even use actual shampoo or detergent anymore because this carpet gets so dirty from working on vacuums. I actually have a 50% rubbing alcohol mixed with Simple Green that I use for the stands, and then I usually just use normal hot water. I don't even use anything in the water tank. I just spray my rubbing 50% water. It's just this stuff, this very crappy 50% rubbing alcohol mixed with a little bit of this Simple Green, like a couple drops of this mixed with a ton of that. So it's not like this is going to damage the carpet that much, especially since it's 50%. So yeah. So it could be finding just dried up, you know, Simple Green. Although I went over, like, I did a lot of hot water rinses with the carpet cleaner, so I really don't think that looks like carpet powder to me. See, because Capture, you know, you guys may know about the Phantom Capture. Those are meant to kind of handle carpet powder and Capture. Now, the thing about Capture is it's better for vacuums, but it's worse for your carpets. Carpet powder is okay for your carpets and very bad for your vacuum. Now, I use carpet powder with, say, maybe my vacuums that are really simple, like, this thing is not going to be affected by it, I can promise you that. Obviously, I didn't purposely put carpet powder down before I used this, so it just managed to pull some out of my carpet. And then, also, same this thing, freaking most of it would just land on this filter and go through it. Or my 3590, I won't do that with. This, I will, just because it's such a cheap and expensive machine, and I can just go buy another one when it breaks. My V2, I won't purposely do it with that, but I'm sure it has picked up some in the past. Easy Vac, that thing's so easy to take apart. Sometimes I don't really care if I put a little bit down before I vacuum. The Dynamite, I don't purposely put down carpet powder, but that won't be affected by it. And any of these newer Hoovers won't be affected by it. I mean, I have two of these Max Performances, and I've used this one a shit ton, and it's definitely picked up plenty of carpet powder. I just got done washing the Cyclone Assembly, polishing the bin up a little bit. What do you guys think of my DeWalt sticker? I actually got those DeWalt stickers. I got two of them for very cheap to put on my tools since I'm trying to restore some of these. Not restore them, but like kind of make them look nicer. And they just kind of turned out to be really ugly, so I decided not to use them because you guys can probably see it's very pixelated looking. They're not very nice. My dad gave me those too, but yeah, this is my favorite 18-volt DeWalt drill. It's very sturdy feeling. It's heavy as hell, but it's very sturdy. It's not a hammer drill. It does have this little metal piece right here, which maybe is a hammer drill, but I don't think it is. And then I've got these two D7 or DC759s. They're both the same thing. This one I got, or no, this one's from my boss. This one is from his work. And so was this one, and a bunch of other DeWalt tools that he's given me. But yeah, you can tell that these things are just grabbing the carpet powder out of here. And it is something about these Dirt Devil brushes that just makes them go through belts, but they just, sometimes it just feels worth it because they're just the way these bristles are designed. You can just tell by looking at it that it's going to pick up well with these dense ass bristles, and that's just the design of it. It's obviously going to pick up a lot of dirt. The power you can see thing right here, which is kind of weird how it just goes straight down like this instead of like kind of angled like that. It's just but it seems to work. And then it also is back here like kind of channeled go into there, so man, this thing's heavy and very creaky. Not too bad, but I have a lot of creakier machines. It is a pretty small machine, but let's move on to the rest of the goddamn house. Jesus. Okay, so finally starting to start the second part of the video. All I've done without you guys is vacuum that little rug that I had.
Okay, I'm over it. Mason, where's your oscillator?
I don't know what's going on with my phone, but all I've done without you guys is vacuum that little rug. It picked up quite a bit from it, mostly pet hair because it goes underneath my cat's. Oh yeah, I also sucked up a piece of toilet paper or something, tissue or something. But yeah, so it's doing pretty good so far. It's making like this weird squeak. Just the average belt squeak, but it hasn't done it yet, so I'm calling it weird. But if you listen, come on. You hear that? Yeah, I think it might be the brush roll. I'm not sure. But this, my little, storage thingy, cat food, and just for, my PS3, PS4 go, is going to go right here now, because now that I'm doing my new bed, it's going to be, right here instead of right here. So, yeah, so we need to vacuum this, since I can now, and then vacuum this so that I can move this thing. You can already tell this is filthy. You can see where I've been able to vacuum. Here's where my bed was, and then here's where this thing was, and then here's where I've been able to vacuum. So now as low. Jesus. Bare floor is the lowest, so we'll put it there. Because some vacuums, bare floor actually raises it a little bit to allow airflow. So I love this thing. It was pulling itself easily along the carpet. That's one of those things, bigger vacuums, they're really hard to lift around and, just store and stuff, but usually they make up for it in the process of using them. Yeah, look at all of that fine debris. Obviously the piece of tissue is probably making it look a little bit more than it is, but you can see all that fine debris there, and you can see it changing color as I did it. So it seems to be performing a lot better with a new belt and this new filter, which this new filter I believe is actually washable. So that's nice. Usually if you could do this without it like ripping or anything, chances are it's washable. But I'll probably not wash it after one use. Yeah, it's already picked up a bit. So now it's time to go over to this is always like really a pain in the ass to get in. It's just a little bit awkward. You gotta like really pretty much have it all the way on its side to get it enough leverage to put it in. So actually I'm gonna move this because I'm gonna have my lamp right here in this corner because it is meant for corners really. So yeah, 1 second. think it might be this wrap that thing, this Wrangler thing. Oh, what is up with this light? I don't know what is going on with my phone. Yeah, you can see it's picked up quite a bit of junk. See, guys, look how annoying this is to do. See, it's got this little lip. You gotta make sure you get it like this to get it in there. Random stuff here. This don't need to be there. I'm probably gonna sell my 360, honestly. Let's continue over to here, which is gonna be crunchy because there's a lot of cat food. Pedal popped off. Yeah, my fixing the pedal never did really work. But I tried. Although I really need to get a new pedal for this because this gets annoying, just popping out every time. I raised the height on it so I could get all the cat food easier. We're gonna pull this way so that I can get over here. Okay. So I can get the rest of it, and then I'll move this. Well, no, I'll get the rest of this cat food, and then I'll lower the height back down to get it better, and then, yeah. sound. I don't know what that was. Something weird. Gosh, look how much it's picking up. Alright, I need to get this moved. It's gonna hide this cord. Making progress here. This has not been fun at all. Okay, so we're gonna do this room one more time because I finally got finished putting my my bed frame back together, or not back together, together because it's new. I very much recommend simple metal frames like this because the fancy ones with headboards and made out of wood and carpeted fabric and stuff is complete shit. They really do suck. They fall apart instantly, so I don't recommend those. I recommend proper metal frames. So, yep, let's continue. You know, one thing about these Dirt Devils is it's the same with the Lightspeed. My Eureka Lightspeed is they're hidden, like it's hidden there. I also can't wait till, well, Tuesday the 6594 should arrive, so, then I'll also, as long as he didn't pull a dick move and take them out of the box before he shipped it, but, I doubt he did that, so, but yeah, he included Daredevil attachments for me, so that's nice. I gotta say, this metal handle on the old, this is funky looking, but, I mean, it's cool, I guess. But yeah, this thing is really sturdy. It doesn't flex like every other machine does. It's very sturdy. Besides the pedal being broken. Because yeah, the screw just, because you can replace the threads for the screw just by replacing this blue thing, this blue cap, because that's the threaded cap. That's where the screw threads into, right to the front here. So yeah, pretty soon my custom Ken Moore turbo brush will be gone, but it was cool. It was cool, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't know why he's not eating food. So that's what we picked up so far today. It looks like a lot more than it is because of that piece of tissue in there, but yeah, you can tell it picked up a lot of pet hair. That was a brand new filter. I had to use it eventually. I didn't want to use it because these things go through belts like crazy, but I'm doing the whole house, so it'll be kind of a test to see how long this one can make a belt last. It already seems to be slipping a little bit, but yeah, you can tell this room is a complete mess because everything that was in here is now in my vacuum room. It was already a mess in here in the first place, so whatever. Oh god. This will clean you with those. Ouch. That hurt. But yeah, we'll move on to the rest of the house. Clip right here, but I don't know what good that does. It's too stiff. I'm not gonna try and force it because it might break.